And the red, white, and blue were victorious in all 6.
And the Germans have had a great start to the tournament so far.
Will Moore and Elias Schneider on our opening face-off, and we're underway. Final game of the preliminary round here at the U18 Men's World Championships. It's the U.S. and Germany. Felix Kruger to it, over to Fabio Cosa. Turns it over, and in comes Ben Keevan to the net, and a save made by Kaiser. Loose in front, and Kaiser gets a pad on Teddy Muchern's drive. And it's knocked back down inside the German zone. Bill Hoff tried to smack it away from Lindbergh. Go carry it himself. Bill Hoff spins it over to Grieva. Looks to shoot. Back across. A shot. They score! Beautiful passing from Grieva to Bill Hoff. And Germany strikes first.
Warned about the transition game, especially off of turnovers. And you can see the entry here. A great little play. It's give and go. Makes the play back. And there is Bill Holt going to the net. And he's able to one-time it, then do a half-empty net. Grieva with a good fake there to freeze the goaltender. Slides it over, and Wilhoff is there to bang it home. Give the Germans a 1-0 lead. That was the one thing Coach Moore emphasized this morning.
Forward Spate Mariscal. And L.J. Mooney turns on the Jets back up ice around one man, then another. Mooney goes to the net, and he can't finish on the forehand in tight. I'm there, Benjamin Keevan.
Good work on the forecheck.
Works up the wall here. Keevan still with it. He'll open up. Take a look. Wrist shot. Save Kaiser. Rebound. Score! It's the captain, Asher Barnett. Fires it home, and we're tied at 1.
And Asher Barnett, the defenseman, we're going to watch how active the D are as Keevan walks the top. You can see him win the battle down low. He's going to carry it up the wall as he finds space for himself. You can see how passive Germany is in D-zone coverage. He wrists one through, and there's the right D, Barnett, coming all the way down in case there's a rebound, and yes, there was. You can see him coming down the blue line there. You can see him sneaking down the wall. Rebound kicks out for him, and he buries the rebound for his first goal of the tournament. A big goal for the U.S. German had a couple.
Under 4.5 to go in this first period. Germany back in, a chance towards the front of the net. Swung wide as the pressure came from Nicholas Hempel. So they know the high pressure moments, and they've succeeded in them. Here's Brandt back into the slot. In comes Ziergiebel, and a shot there is blocked off by Quinlan. Best save of the night so far on Spate Mariscal. Barnett for Teddy Muchern. Lifts it out through center. One-hander from Keevan, sends in Lansing, makes a move, trying to shoot, and it's kicked out by Kaiser. Up ahead come the Germans. Elias Schneider over the attacking line. To the slot, fires, scores! Well, it opened up for Elias Schneider, and he took advantage. 2-1 Germany, they're back in front.
Yeah, you're right. It did open up. It looked like Team USA backed in on the rush. And gets to a good scoring position there, Schneider does, and is able to snap one by on the glove side. See a quick transition again. You can see Team USA backing off, and Schneider recognizes that ice to the middle is open, and he attacks it well and gets to a prime scoring area, and a good shot to this glove side of Quinlan beats him. So a little maybe miscommunication on the way back into D zone. Opened up that ice.
Swiped off his stick. Potter gets it back. Right along the line, it stays in. Schock takes it, sends it across. One-timer, Burchild scores! Power play goal for the United States, and they've tied it back up at 2, courtesy of Mikey Burchild.
Between his legs in a perfect sweet spot. And Schock slides it over there, and there's the one-timer that beats Kaiser back to the post. Nice pat. Beautiful place to put that puck on the back foot. Mikey Burchild gets his 4th goal of the tournament.
Team sails wide. Vilhoff steals it back away. Here is Vilhoff, backdoor feed for Grieva. Back in front, pinballs to the net, and it's in! It trickled through Quinlan. The Germans all over the U.S. in their own zone, and they go back in front as this seesaw battle continues. It's 3-2 Germany.
There's a sloppy coverage in D zone for Team USA. They're all back. You can see all 5 sweaters back there. Donnie Bracco's right in the crease. Puck bounces back off of, not sure who it went off of, but it is definitely in the net. Vilhoff was the one going to the net. As Gallant came back, it went off of him, and it just sneaks through the legs of Quinlan there. Referees have their decision. They're coming out to give it to us. And as we thought, the Germans
goal to the moment, stripped to the puck by Mooney, and he makes his way to the net. Mooney taking a look, holding, Utrin off the outside of the net. Germany taken back by Potter, and ahead it comes for Wilmore. Drops it for Horkoff. He'll wrist it, scores! Will Horkoff goes upstairs, and you felt it coming from the United States. They tied this game once again.
It's a quick transition by Team USA. They force the turnover. They get the puck up the ice. There's Wilmore, enters the zone, backs the D off, gives Horkoff some space to be able to get to the top of the circle and snap that off. And you can see Moore drive through his D. Horkoff sees that area to get to. He does, and makes a great shot to the top part of glove side of the net. The U.S. team tied up at 3, and it did all start. You're exactly right. It started off that forecheck, and
keep it away from Gallant. He does. Gerhard's Grieva over to his brother Gustav. Lost the puck. Barnett a clear. Bleitcher had it knocked off his stick. Gallant a chance, short-handed. Scores! Richard Gallant with his second shorty of the tournament, and the U.S. goes in front for the first time tonight.
Usually see big hits, but Moore made a big hit on the entry. This time the entry's turned over, puck gets chipped out. Gallant gets a stick on it to push it up to free ice. Look at that little fake, like he was going to shoot or go backhand, freezes the goaltender, goes around him and puts it in the net on the forehand. And as you said, second short-handed goal for Gallant, both on breakaways.
For Germany, Lewandowski takes it, tries to dip around Barnett. David Lewandowski, low to high for Koza. Across it comes. Schneider back for Lewandowski. Back for Schneider. And a great save by Quinlan, moving left to right. Back it comes. Fabio Koza sends it across. Schneider with a shot off the post. Rebound. Lewandowski punched it wide. He had a yawning Cage staring him down and missed it.
Door to deflect into the corner and get the clear.
Here's Grieva moving his way in for the Germans. Snap shot off the post as that got by Quinlan, but connected with the iron. Taken by Fiddler. Schaefer pressures him. Fiddler spinning around. Lost the puck. It comes to Schaefer all alone. He lost the handle. Back in front. Schneider. Robbed by Quinlan. Atop the crease. Sprawls out. Makes the save. Here's Horkoff, poke through his legs. Racing ahead is Schneider. Chips it forward. Lewandowski's got a chance. And he's stopped by Quinlan, kicking out the right leg. U.S. the other way in transition, looking to feed off that big save. It's Moore, dropping it for Potter. He moves in, shoots, didn't get all of it. And it's covered by the goaltender, Aaron Quinlan. Sent back in front by Grieva. And a save made again by Quinlan. Wilmore ahead for Potter. Nice dish back to Moore. He's got a 2-on-1. Moore centers, and unable to finish was Horkoff. Lewandowski knocked off his stick. Bleitcher picks it back up. 6 seconds left. Gallant the steal to the empty net. He scores! Richard Gallant caps off a sensational preliminary round for him and Team USA, as that makes it 5-3.